Welcome, dear viewers, to a different kind of Christmas cheer. Today, we delve into the darker side of the holiday season with 3 scary true Christmas horror stories. Yes, you heard that right. These are not figments of imagination, but spine-chilling incidents that have actually occurred. As the snow blankets the ground and the twinkling lights cast a warm glow, there's an eerie chill that these tales bring along. So, brace yourselves as we unwrap these chilling tales of Christmas horror. Our first tale takes us to a quiet suburban neighborhood on a snowy Christmas Eve. As we delve into our first eerie tale, picture a serene neighborhood, blanketed in fresh snow, the tranquility only broken by the distant sounds of carolers. Houses are adorned with twinkling lights, their warm glow reflecting off the icy surfaces, creating a picturesque scene straight out of a Christmas card. In this peaceful setting lived a family of 4, the Johnsons. They were your typical suburban family, brimming with holiday cheer, eagerly anticipating the arrival of Santa Claus. The children, 8-year-old Lily and 10-year-old Max, had hung their stockings with care, their faces glowing with excitement as they imagined the gifts they would find in the morning. But as the clock struck 12, the joyous atmosphere began to shift. A chilling wind whistled through the bare trees, causing the house to creak and groan. The once soothing silence now seemed ominously oppressive, the only sound being the eerie chime of the grandfather clock. Suddenly, a loud thud echoed through the house, followed by a series of strange noises. It was as if someone or something was moving around on the roof. The children, tucked in their beds, clutched their blankets tightly, their eyes wide with fear. They listened as the noises grew louder, the house filling with an indescribable dread. The parents, assuming it was just the wind, tried to soothe their terrified children. But as they moved toward the living room, a bone-chilling sight awaited them. The beautifully decorated Christmas tree, which was standing proudly just a few hours ago, was now upturned, its ornaments shattered, creating a scene of chaos. The festive atmosphere had been replaced by a palpable tension. The air was heavy with an unsettling stillness, as if the house was holding its breath. The parents, their faces pale, could only stare at the wreckage in disbelief. The children huddled behind them, their innocent laughter now replaced with frightful sobs. As they began to clean up, the strange noises continued, each one more terrifying than the last. Doors slammed shut, lights flickered, and an icy draft swept through the house, making the family shiver with more than just the cold. It was as if an unseen entity was toying with them, turning their joyful Christmas Eve into a night of terror. They spent the rest of the night huddled together, their eyes wide open, the sounds of their own heartbeats echoing in their ears. The once enchanting Christmas Eve had transformed into a haunting memory they would never forget. And so the once peaceful Christmas Eve turned into a night of inexplicable horror. The second story revolves around a man dressed as Santa, but with intentions far from jolly. In a quiet, snow-covered town where the spirit of Christmas was celebrated with fervor, there was a man who donned the red suit and jingling bells of Santa Claus. But this wasn't your typical Saint Nick. No, this Santa had a heart not full of holiday cheer, but of sinister desires. He'd stroll around town, his sack slung over his shoulder, his belly shaking like a bowl full of jelly. To the children, he was a beacon of joy, their eyes twinkling with anticipation for the gifts they believed he carried. But beneath the hat rimmed with faux fur, behind the round spectacles, lurked a gaze far from benevolent. The adults too were charmed by this Santa. He was, after all, a symbol of the season's joy, spreading warmth and laughter. Little did they know, his laughter was hollow, his warmth a chilling frost. His sack did not contain gifts wrapped in shiny paper, but rather a plot most dreadful. As the Christmas Eve celebrations reached their peak, the sinister Santa made his move. Slipping into the homes of the unsuspecting townsfolk, he left behind not presents or sweets, but a trail of fear. His victims would wake on Christmas morning, expecting a day filled with joy and cheer, only to be greeted by the grim evidence of his visit. the town was plunged into horror. The merry chimes of Christmas carols were replaced by the wails of despair. The twinkling lights seemed to lose their luster. The sinister Santa had turned a time of joy into a season of dread. But as the shock wore off, the town's spirit began to stir. They would not let this sinister figure steal their Christmas. With a renewed sense of purpose, they banded together, determined to uncover the truth behind the sinister Santa and bring about justice. The tale of the sinister Santa serves as a chilling reminder that not all that glitters is gold. It's a story that warns us to be cautious even during times of celebration. To look beyond the surface, for sometimes beneath the jolly exterior may lurk a heart of ice. In this tale, Santa brought not gifts, but a terror that would forever taint the spirit of Christmas. Our final story is about a Christmas tree that held not ornaments and lights, but a horrifying secret. It's a tale that brings a chilling twist to the festive season, and a reminder that fear can lurk in the most unexpected of places. In a quiet suburb, a family of 4 eagerly embraced the holiday spirit. Their home was a spectacle of twinkling lights and festive decorations, with a grand Christmas tree taking center stage in their living room. It was an evergreen monument to holiday cheer, adorned with glittering ornaments and a star that shone like a beacon of joy. This tree was more than just a decorative piece. It was a symbol of unity and love for this close-knit family. As the days rolled by, the family reveled in holiday traditions. They baked cookies, sang carols, and wrapped presents to place under their beloved tree. Yet, beneath the laughter and merriment, something sinister was brewing. Unbeknownst to them, their Christmas tree was harboring a terrifying secret. It started with strange noises in the night, a rustling that seemed to emanate from the tree itself. The family dismissed it as the wind or perhaps the house settling. But then, the family cat refused to go anywhere near the tree, hissing and retreating whenever it was near. It was an uncharacteristic behavior that left the family puzzled. Then one frosty night, as the family huddled around the fireplace, they heard a blood-curdling scream. It was a sound that pierced the tranquility of their home, a cry of terror that seemed to come from their Christmas tree. As they cautiously approached the tree, they discovered the horrifying truth. Their festive symbol of unity was home to a venomous snake that had somehow slithered into the branches, turning their source of joy into a beacon of terror. The revelation sent shockwaves through the family. Their home, once filled with cheer and laughter, was now tainted with fear. They called in professionals to safely remove the snake, but the damage was done. The tree was discarded, and with it, the family's festive spirit. Their Christmas was a somber affair that year. The joyous carols were replaced with uneasy silence, and the twinkling lights seemed less bright. The memory of the snake hidden among the branches of their tree cast a long, chilling shadow over their celebrations. This family's Christmas was forever marred by the terror lurking within their festive tree. It serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes the most horrifying things can hide in the most innocent of places. It's a tale that adds a terrifying twist to the holiday season, a story of a Christmas tree that held not ornaments and lights, but a horrifying secret. These were the 3 scary true Christmas horror stories that brought a chilling twist to the festive season. We began our journey with The Haunting of Christmas Eve, a tale that redefined the silent night with its eerie occurrences. Next, we delved into the story of the sinister Santa, a narrative that turned the jolly figure into a source of spine-chilling terror. Lastly, we wrapped up with the Christmas tree terror, a tale that transformed an emblem of joy and celebration into a symbol of fear. Each of these tales, based on true incidents, has added a new dimension to our understanding of Christmas, a time usually associated with joy, gifts, and celebration. It's fascinating, isn't it, how a season of merriment can also harbor such bone-chilling tales. But now, it's your turn. What did you think of these stories? Did they give you goosebumps? Did they make you look over your shoulder, expecting to see the sinister Santa or the haunted Christmas tree? Or perhaps they reminded you of a story of your own. Do you have a scary Christmas tale that you'd like to share? A memory or a story that brings a chill to the otherwise warm and cozy Christmas atmosphere? We hope you enjoyed this eerie journey. Let us know which story sent the most shivers down your spine, and if you have your own chilling Christmas tales, do share them with us. Until next time, stay safe and keep the Christmas spirit alive.